Hey, welcome back. So, today we have our first death metal band. Actually, technically this is brutal death, slam death. I don't know the difference. Guttural Engorgement. Actually, I don't think that's how it's pronounced. I think it's pronounced something like that. So this is their only album, their only studio album they created, released in 2007. The runtime is pretty damn short compared to the last one, compared to Tool. Runtime is exactly 23 minutes and 57 seconds. There's 13 songs on this. 3 of them are weird little interludes, which they could have cut out. This is Guttural Engorgements, the slow decay of ingested flesh. How wonderful. Laid out pretty nice, kind of hard to see, kind of hard to read their name a little bit because the colors blend in. The album cover, we have a zombie eating a corpse, 2 other zombies looming in the background. We got 2 more corpses there. Of course, classic name, can't read it. Let's see what the booklet looks like. Booklet, pretty standard, flips out. Got the band here. Got the thank yous. What's this? Yeah, it's all thanks. Got their stuff right there if you ever want to check them out. Got their own website. Got who's in the band. First names: Brian, Tim, Mark. The disc looks exactly like the front album cover. Pretty cool, not bad. Let's get into the music. Throw on our Audio Technicas. The first song, The Process Begins, comes in at 1 minute 27 seconds, and this is just a standard intro. There's no music. It's just this creepy, ominous sound approaching, which, I don't know, suits an intro, but if you're not going to give me any music, I don't really care. Skip it. I do, however, like the title, Process Begins. That's a good intro song title if you're going to name one something meaningful. The first track we have is the album title track, The Slow Decay of Ingested Human Flesh. I find it annoying. Screaming part right here. Rah, 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 rah. No. After this though, it picks up and gets a little bit better, but the beginning part's just way too annoying for me. Yeah, right here, it's good. But with the songs that are so short, this one comes in at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And with around 40 seconds of the song being super annoying. It's a little bit too much for me. Track 2, at 1 minute and 39 seconds, is titled Shawl For A Hammer. Personally like that title. I actually really like the groove in this one too. It's a good song. I like that the drums aren't too insane on this song. Usually for death metal and brutal death metal, the drums are just all over the place. Like right now they're a little bit like that, but for the most part throughout the whole song they're actually pretty tame, and they rely mostly on the guttural vocals, which are really deep. Pretty impressed. I actually don't mind how short these songs are. Song length isn't that bad for what they have, actually, because if these songs are like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, this would be a lot to take in. Fine with brutal death metal and slam metal. The vocals are just essentially another instrument, so there's no real point of lyrics or anything like that. Who knows what he's saying, who knows what the story is, or whatever the hell's going on here. Doesn't matter. Track 4, we have Defilement. This one comes in at 1 minute and 44 seconds. Another nice short one. To be honest, there's not much variety in this album. Like, if you like one song, you pretty much like them all. Personally, for me, I don't find this too bad. I like this stuff. I like the groove that they have going on too. I'm gonna slow it down like this. pretty good. Most of these songs I will put on my MP3 player, just because I do enjoy them. I probably won't go looking for them, but if they go on shuffle, I won't turn them off. Next we have Molested Dissection. Wouldn't be a brutal death metal album if they didn't use the word molested. This song comes in at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. I don't like this one as much, which is weird considering that if this isn't your type of music, they all kind of sound the same and blend in together. I don't know, maybe I'm a connoisseur, but I can tell the difference. Damn, this guy can sing so low. Mark is the vocalist. Just Mark. There's no last name. The next song, Cadaveric Maggot Copulation. This one comes in at a minute and 19 seconds. I actually love the way this song starts off. Just that really deep, guttural growl he does. It's pretty cool. And the whole groove of the whole song is actually really good too. They never get into any weird screechy guitar parts. For the song being so short, it's very tightly put together. Track number 7 is the second weird little interlude that doesn't have any music in it. It's just this ominous type of sound. It's called Omnipresent Ecchymosis. If you're wondering, ecchymosis is a type of bruising that's just around the eyes. Ugh. Gross. I can understand why they threw this in here, just to break up the album, just so it doesn't seem so repetitive and so in your face, I guess. But, I don't know, maybe you could play some guitar or something, did something else besides just that. So this next song has probably my favorite song title for ridiculousness. It's called Cinderblock Facial Reconstruction. 1 minute and 50 seconds. I actually really enjoy this song as well. It falls along the same variety of sounding like the others, but I don't mind it. Track 9. Arguably the most ridiculous song title of this whole album. Steak Knife Face Fuck. So at this point in the album, it starts to get a little bit stale. Because it's essentially the same stuff over and over and over again, which is starts to get kind of lame. But I guess it's good that the songs are so short. This one comes in at 1 minute and 43 seconds. This point in the album, it's just pretty repetitive. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not the best. Song number 10, the second longest song at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It's titled Chop Saw Sodomy. Can't be a death metal album without saying sodomy somewhere. I don't even know how that would work with a chop saw. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't have to. Really enjoy the groove on this one. They pick it up a little bit too. It's one of their faster tracks. Can't get enough of how low this guy can go. Mark. Good job, Mark. They also try some different vocals on this, which sounds like he's going from a frog to a pig. I don't mind it. Again, it's nice that they're just trying some different type of style out. Kind of sucks that it's a little bit too late into the album, and it kind of sucks that they didn't do this more throughout the other songs. But some other songs could have used a little bit more variety. Track 11, Gangrenous Torso Fermentation. I got torso in there. That's another brutal death metal checkmark for vocabulary and song titles. This song comes in at 2 minutes and 9 seconds. And I believe it's the fastest track on the album. Sounds that way to me anyway. This is possibly my favorite part of the album. The penultimate track, called Beyond Recognition, comes in at 1 minute 27 seconds, and this is just an outro, and it's exactly like the two other interlude tracks, the intro plus the middle interlude, where it's just that ominous sound, I guess you can say, this ominous weird noise. Works for an outro, I guess, but it's not technically the outro of the album, so I'm not sure why it's before another song. If it were up to me, I'd just cut the 3 interludes out of the album altogether. That would wrap it up and make it a little bit more solid. And the final song on the album, Wretched, Sacrament. It's the longest song by 1 second. Comes in at 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And this is my favorite song on this entire thing. It's the most dynamic. It has the most interesting elements to it. It's like they tried something almost completely different with it. I really wish the rest of the album had this type of feel to it. I think it would be a lot better if it did. This song to me sounds more like a standard death metal type song, opposed to the other songs I have on this album. I really would have liked to see more of this type of weird, kind of cool stuff on the rest of the album. Too bad. It's a really good song to end the album out with. It's my favorite, and I wish there was more. So there we have it. That was Guttural Engorgement. 13 tracks, whopping 24 minutes. I'm not the biggest brutal slam death metal fan, but it was an enjoyable listen. It's good that it was so short. I think it would have been tough if it were a little bit longer, or most of the songs were a little bit longer. But as far as this type of subgenre goes, I think I'll give it a 7 out of 10. What about you guys? What do you think? Like, subscribe, come back next week. We'll have more. See ya.